going to use the Pilates ring, the Pilates circle today. So have one of those close by. And just so you know, this will be the last recorded Pilates video for a little while. I'm going to be out of town next weekend at my daughter's volleyball tournament, and then I will be in Franklin live for a few weeks. So looking forward to seeing everybody in May. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll lay back so we can stretch. Let's start with legs long, and let's take a great big inhale as we reach those arms overhead. A great big stretch. And then on our exhale, relaxing. So inhale, lengthen and reach. Exhale and release. Let's do that 2 more times. After that last one, let's draw the knees in. Hug them in nice and close, and let's do a little side to side rock. Let's drop arms out like a T at our sides. We're going to bring those feet down into the mat, and we're going to go side to side with those knees. Let's do one more on each side. And then we'll meet with those knees back in the center. Let's cross that right ankle on top of the left knee, and we'll pick that left foot up, and we'll start with some small circles. And reverse other direction. And then we'll hold it in the center. Maybe reaching through, pulling it in a little closer if that feels good to you. And let's release that left foot to the floor. Let's grab our ring, and we're going to hook that ring on our right foot. Let's start with a point and flex here. And then ring in the right hand, and we're going to slowly, carefully start to lower this leg out to the side. And stopping wherever you feel comfortable, wherever you feel a nice stretch in that inner thigh. You do not have to take it all the way down to the floor. Listen to your body. Put a little bend, a little softness in that knee as we bring it back up to center. And then we're going to straighten our left leg down on the floor. Left hand goes on the ring, right hand drops out to the side, and we'll take it across. Now start with just an inch or two across, and you should feel a nice stretch here down the entire side of your leg and your IT band. And then if you want to add bend to that knee, then we can take it across and add a little spinal twist. Let's slowly bring it back to center. You can set that ring down for just a moment, and we're going to cross that left ankle on top of the right knee. Let's pick the right foot up, and we'll start with those small circles. And reverse. hold of the center, maybe pulling it in a little closer. Let's release that right foot down. Left leg goes up. Let's grab that ring again. And we're going to do a point and flex here. Ring in the left hand, and we'll slowly start to lower it out to the left, stopping wherever you need to. Add some softness and bend back into that knee as you bring it back to the center. And we're going to straighten that right leg. Ring in the right hand, and we'll start by taking it an inch or two across, so you can feel that stretch on the outside of that left leg, all the way up and down that IT band. And then add some softness and bend to that knee, and let's take it across, adding a spinal twist. Let's bring it back to center. Let's hook both feet in our ring, and we're going to roll it up. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Let's roll those shoulders back, zip the abs in, nice long spine, feet are flexed, and we're going to bring those arms up in front. Let's take an inhale while we're tall. Let's exhale. We're going to scoop that belly button in as far as we can, rounding. Inhale back up nice and tall. Exhale, scooping it in. Let's do two more like that. And let's come back to nice and tall. Let's grab our ring again. We're going to squeeze this ring right in front of our chest. Let's make sure the shoulders are still rolled back. We're still nice and tall. We're going to try to hold the legs and feet totally still. Let's take an inhale. Let's exhale as we twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Pressure against that ring. Let's do one more each side. Good, you can relax those arms and shoulders. You can use the ring here if you want. You can hook the ring on your feet to give a little stretch. We're going to shake those legs out, or if you can comfortably reach your feet, you can just grab on. All right, let's come back up to nice and tall, and we're going to do our saw. No ring needed here. Let's take those arms up nice and long, shoulders rolled back, abs scooped in. Let's inhale. Exhale as we reach. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Alternating. scooping those abs in, reaching both ways through both sets of fingertips. We're gonna hold the next one for 3, 2, and 1. Switch other side, holding 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna do our roll like a ball. You can use your ring again here. Hooking both feet in the ring. I have a little visitor. Okay, option, you can hold your hands and ring right up against your shins. This is probably the easier option. If you want to make it a tiny bit harder, you can try to hold the hands and ring away from the shins. Okay, feet are up off the mat. We're going to try to keep them from touching down. Look down at that belly button, scoop it in. Let's inhale as we roll back. Exhale, coming up. Making sure those feet hover above the mat. Let's do 2 more. All right, after that last one, we're gonna hook that ring just on the right foot, and we're gonna find our best posture. So sitting up nice and tall and straight. Let's pick that foot up. You can leave some bend in this knee if you need to, or you can try taking that leg all the way straight. Let's switch, other leg. Okay, so now we're ready for some open leg rocker. So if you want, you can place the ring in between your ankles here. And your choice to come up, you can leave the knees bent. When we're at the top, when we're in this position, we want to try to have a nice flat back. We don't want to be hunched, rounded, and scrunched up. We want to try to be tall here. Or you can take those legs all the way straight. Your choice. So we're going to inhale, we're going to round the spine so we can roll. We're going to exhale as we come up and try to find that good posture at the top. Let's do 2 more here. Good. Let's go ahead and release. All right, we're going to come on down to our backs for our 100. An option to use the ring in between your knees here. So those feet can stay down on the mat with the ring there. We can pick the feet up and leave the knees bent with the ring there, or we can take those legs out straight, holding the ring there. Whichever position you choose, you want to try to keep really good pressure, like your activating the inner thighs, squeezing against that ring. All right, to start, we want to find our low back touching the mat. So get that belly button scooped in, excuse me for just a second, scooping that belly button in. You want to feel your low back touching the mat. We're going to lift the head and shoulders up nice and high, scooping that belly button in, looking down at it. Decide where you want those legs. And let's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Last set. Okay, moving on to some single leg circles. Option to use the ring if you want to make this one a little more challenging. You can always just do it normal if you want, but if you want a little more challenge, we're going to place that ring underneath the left heel to start with. So as you set that up, you want about a 90-degree bend in that left knee. Let the foot just relax on top of that ring. And we're going to bring our right leg just straight up and down. So no knee, get this leg really active, really engaged, super straight. Zip into those tight, skinny jeans, zip that zipper all the way to the top. We're going to inhale as we make our circle to the right. Let's exhale as we lift it up. Inhale on the circle, exhale as we lift. So our goal is to hold everything else really still. The only thing moving is this right leg. We want to keep the hips steady, we want to keep the low back glued down, and we want to hold that left leg totally still. So with that ring there, it makes it a little harder to do that. So if you feel like you're moving a lot or your ring is moving a lot, try making your circle with this leg a little smaller, or try going a little bit slower. Think belly button toward the spine for the whole set, really scooping it in. No knee. We want to have that leg super straight. Last 4 here. 3, 2, last 1. Let's hug that knee in. All right. Let's move that ring over so we can place our right foot on top of it, getting about 90-degree bend in that right knee. And we'll bring that left leg up, nice and straight. Squeeze it, really active, no knee. Zip into those tight jeans. Let's inhale as we circle to the left. Let's exhale as we lift. Trying to hold the ring in the right leg completely still. Keep pulling that belly button toward the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Left leg really engaged, really active. Last 4 here. 3, 2, last 1. Let's hug that knee in. All right, we're gonna go back to the right leg, but we're gonna reverse it. So left foot on the ring, right leg starts straight up and down again. Let's get it really engaged, really squeezing that quad. Zip into those skinny jeans. Let's inhale straight down. Let's exhale as we circle it up to the top. Left leg totally still, keeping those hips steady. So staying zipped in, that's your core stability, helping to hold everything else still. Belly button toward the spine, legs super straight. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Let's hug that knee in. All right, last set here. We're gonna put our right foot on that ring and we'll go left leg up, super straight. Really engaged, that leg is super squeezed and active. And let's inhale as we go straight down. Exhale as we circle it up to the top. Holding that ring as still as you can. That right leg, trying not to let it move at all. That good core stability. No knee. Squeeze that leg, straightest leg you've got. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Let's hug that knee in. Okay, so I really like doing our double leg stretch with the ring, being able to move the ring from using it in the hands to then using it between the ankles to do the same, almost the same exercise. And so a nice little warm up for double leg stretch is single leg stretch, but we're gonna do very short sets of single leg stretch today because I have a new exercise for you that I want to spend a little bit of time on. So that's why we're moving a little more quickly through this. So we're going to start single leg stretch. We're going to start with the right knee pulled in. And we're going to have the ring in our hands, and we're going to start with that ring over the shins. Now, as we do single leg stretch and double leg stretch, when the ring is in our hands, let's release the fingers. So we want straight fingers, so you're holding on to your ring because you're squeezing against it. So you're going to activate your arms and shoulders a little bit, okay? So let's scoop the abs in as we lift the head and shoulders up nice and high. We want to look down at that belly button and scoop it in. We're going to stretch our left leg out nice and long. Let's take an inhale, exhale and switch. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Pulling that knee in nice and close. Reaching through the toes of that leg that goes out long. Here's your last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Take a short rest. We're going to do one more set of that with the option to go both legs straight this time. If that bothers your back at all or is too difficult, you can always go back with the one knee bent. So we'll start with that right leg straight up and down. Now, as we do this one, we want to try to have both legs with no knee. Scissor legs, so there's no bend in the knee. You have to really squeeze and activate that leg to hold it totally straight for the whole time. So again, fingertips are stretched out long, little pressure against your ring, activating the upper arms and shoulders. We're going to lift the head and shoulders, scooping that belly button in. You don't have to touch your shin with the ring, but if you have that flexibility, go for it. Stretching the left leg out nice and long. Let's inhale, exhale as we switch. Inhale, switch, exhale, switch. Remember, both legs straight as can be. No knees. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Resting back. Now we're ready for double leg stretch. The legs move together on this one. So we'll start with both knees pulled in, hugging them in nice and close. We'll do the first set of this with that ring in between the hands. So that ring's going to start over top of the shins. We're going to scoop that belly button in as we lift the head and shoulders up nice and high. Look down at that belly button, glue the low back to the floor. We're going to inhale as we open up. We're going to exhale as we fold back together. Arms stay straight. Pressure against your ring. Two more here. Resting back. A couple of nice deep breaths. We're going to move the ring in between the ankles now. So now that we have those arms free, we are going to make a circle. So make sure your water bottle isn't close by, otherwise you'll knock it over. All right. We'll start with those knees pulled in nice and close. We're going to scoop the belly button in, lifting head and shoulders up nice and high. Look down at that belly button so you're lengthening the back of the neck. Let's inhale as we unfold. We're going to circle those arms and exhale, folding back up. low back stays glued to our mat. Let's do 2 more. And resting back. All right. Time for some new content. So, I'm going to show this exercise without the ring first. I actually prefer it without the ring, but the ring is a really nice modification if you don't have the flexibility to do the regular version. Okay, so I'd rather you use the ring and be more effective and stay safe than try to do it and do it wrong. So this move is called starfish. And we're going to start with our body in a starfish position. So, as you lay back, you're going to bring the feet wider than hip width apart. And we're going to take those arms out so our body looks kind of like an X or a starfish. So we're going to take an inhale as we lay back. On our exhale, we're going to scoop the belly button in. We're going to lift the right arm. We're going to lift the left leg, and we're going to see if we can grab on to the toes or the ankle or the calf. We're trying to keep this leg straight though. As we grab on, we're then going to turn and reach back with the left hand to add a little twist. We're going to inhale and release. We're going to exhale and do that on the other side. So we're going to come up, grab a hold, add the twist. Inhale, release. Exhale up and twist. Okay, so you may be asking, how can I use the ring? How can I make that a little bit easier and still do it correctly? So, start with the ring in your right hand. It's the same breathing. Inhale, exhale, come up. You're going to hook the ring on that left foot. You'll do your twist. You're going to come back. As you come back, switch the ring to the left hand. Exhale, come up, lift the right leg, open up for the twist. Switch the ring as you go back. So you can keep using the ring if you want, or if you were able to do it without the ring, that's an option. All right, let's try 2 more of these, 1 more on each side. And then let's relax back, and we'll take a big stretch. Big reach, lengthen the body. Couple nice deep breaths. All right, it's time for some roll-ups. And if you'd like to use the ring, we can have it in our hands again. Remember to try to release those fingertips here again so that we activate the arms and shoulders. Inhale while you're stretching. We're going to pull that belly button in as we exhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, hinge and stretch forward. Exhale, look down at that belly button, scooping it in, smooth and slow. Remember, no momentum here. Challenge yourself. See how slow you can go. Let's do 2 more here. And then after that last one, we're going to bend those knees, bringing the feet down on the mat. It's time to work the glutes, using our ring in between our knees so that we're also going to work the inner thighs. All right, so let's take it up into our good bridge. Lifting up, squeezing up nice and high. Abs are zipped in. All right. Trying to hold up nice and high here. We're going to add a little pulse against this ring. Little squeezes. Keep breathing. And let's just hold. All right, we're going to come up onto the balls of our feet and toes and then see if you can bridge up a little bit higher here. Holding up as high as you can, really lifting, squeezing, breathing. And we're going to add a little tiny side to side sway here at the top. Let's hold it back in the center. Squeeze back up really high if you drop down. Now we're going to lower the heels and lift the heels. So we try to keep the good squeeze with the glutes as we release the heels down. So don't release the glutes when you drop down. Try to keep them squeezed the whole time. Let's hold the next one at the top, up high, really lift. We're going to try to stay up really high, but we're going to lower those heels down. And now we're going to inhale as we dip down, a little dip, exhale, lift and squeeze. So as you squeeze up, also squeeze the knees together into that ring and try to make your circle look like an oval. Last 4, 3, 2, we're going to hold the last one at the top. And let's release all the way down. Let's hug those knees in, pull them in nice and close. And then let's take soles of the feet together. Let those knees drop out to the sides, and you can use your ring if you want to add a little more release and stretch to this, pressing on the inside of one knee. And then switching to the other. All right, we're going to flip over and get ready to do some plank. I have a new plank for you today. So we're going to add a little different movement. So in a good plank, you've got those shoulders stacked right over the top of the wrists. That's your good alignment there. So we're going to make this a little harder. We're going to walk those hands, and we're going to end up we're going to walk one hand out in front and the other hand out in front, so that you're going to be in more of an extended plank. Now, you all have been doing planks with me for a while, so you should all be strong enough for this. But keep in mind that if you're here and all you can do is maybe just a short little walkout, that is fine. Don't feel like you have to go out as far as you can. Now also, depending on what type of mat you have, if you have a sticky mat where your hands aren't going to slide, you're good. And you can test that. You know, put the hand down and press. You don't want that hand to slide or your mat to slide or move. I know some of you have some of those super thick squishy mats, and they're not super grippy or sticky. So if you have one of those, you may want to consider moving on to the hardwood so that your hand won't slip or slide as you step it out in front. So we're going to set up in a regular plank. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, belly button pulled up toward the spine. You're going to feel like you're tucking your tailbone down. Neck in line with the rest of your spine. Legs are nice and active. And now we're going to take the right hand out and the left hand out. Holding. Right hand in, left hand in, and holding regular plank. Again, we're going to do left hand out first, then right, holding. And left hand in, right hand in, holding. Let's speed it up a little bit. So we're going to go right, left, right, left. Then we're going to go left, right, left, right. as you're adding this movement here with the hands, trying to hold the rest of your body pretty still and steady. Try not to get a big rock in the hips going. In this next one, we're going to hold it out there in this extended plank. Breathe. If this gets too challenging, you can always go back to regular plank and hold there to finish. And let's put those knees down and stretch it back. All right, grab your ring and we're going to go down onto our stomachs. And we're going to put that ring out in front of us like a steering wheel. So we're going to have hands on our steering wheel at 9 and 3 o'clock. You've got a slight bend in the elbows here. Let's take an inhale while we're relaxed. And then as we exhale, we're going to press down with the hands to lift the head, neck, and chest, and to see if we can get those arms straight. So inhale, release, relax. Exhale, extend. On that exhale, pulling that belly button in. Think about squeezing the glutes as well. Squeezing the arms. Two more here. And take a short rest. We're going to pull that ring in just a tiny bit closer. And we're going to stack our hands one on top of the other on the top of our circle. All right. So we're relaxed. We have slight bend in the elbows here. We're going to take our inhale. We're going to exhale as we press down with the hands to lift the head, the neck, the chest, and seeing if we can pull the tummy up off the floor, getting those arms as straight as possible. Inhale, release slowly. Exhale, press and extend. Squeeze the back of the arms. On that exhale, pull that belly button up and in. Activate the glutes. Let's flip-flop the hands. Put the other one on the bottom so we can make sure we stay equal. 2 more. And let's relax. Let's bring hands right alongside the chest. And we'll push up, and we're gonna round it back. All right, one last exercise we're gonna finish with a bang. This is one of my favorites called the V-up. So we're gonna be on one hip. The legs are gonna go out in front in a pike position, and we're gonna place that ring in between the ankles. All right, the very most important key to this exercise is this arm, this bottom arm, has got to lay down in front of you. All right, you're gonna use the palm of that hand and that elbow to press down. All right, so let's inhale. We're gonna exhale as we press down. We're gonna lift the legs, and another arm V up. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. All right, also key is trying to keep those legs really straight. Keep the legs active and straight. You get another chance to try it here as we go to the other side. So set up. We're gonna lay this bottom arm down in front of us. Get those abs scooped in. Take your inhale. We're gonna exhale as we V up. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's fold these legs in front of us for a little stretch to finish. Trying to get those knees close to the floor, one foot in front of the other one. And let's hinge forward. Keep your chin up as you walk those hands out. Let's walk those hands back in, and we'll switch the feet. Knees down, so we're opening up the inner thighs, and now we're gonna hinge forward. We're gonna walk those hands out again and release through the glutes and the hips. Let's walk those hands back in. Let's sit nice and tall. Great big inhale, sweep those arms up. And a great big exhale to finish. Great job, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back with yoga in just a bit.